All right, James Hill Sports exclusive. We are at the campus of Florida A&M University. We are joined by Mr. Mayweather. And Derrick, recently you had the opportunity to play and represent FAMU and yourself in the HBCU Legacy Bowl in New Orleans over at Tulane. Talk a little bit about that experience and what that was like for you personally.
It was a great experience. It was good, getting back out, getting on the field, moving around, and getting the performer for the scouts. Sometimes opportunities aren't awarded for us, but we got that opportunity to, show what we can do in front of a lot of scouts and everybody. So it was a great opportunity. It was a great experience.
Why is that a special showcase for HBCUs, guys who can play at a high level but don't always get the looks they deserve?
I think it's a great opportunity because, like you say, a lot of times we don't get the chance to show what we can do, and there's a lot of great players that play at HBCUs. There's a whole bunch of Hall of Fame players, so it's just great to get an opportunity, to just perform and get a chance to get a second look.
Now, when you show up in New Orleans and you look over and you see a Patrick Mahomes or a Doug Williams or a Mr. Shaq or even a Greg Coleman, and you see gentlemen that you want to be like when you grow up, and they're successful and they have the body of work that you also have, and then they've been able to make history, how special is it to go into a game like that and interact with those type of gentlemen?
It's really special getting to interact with them. It's like you know that you can make it. Like, you've seen guys who've done it before. You know that if you put all the work in and do everything you can, there's a chance that you can make it as well.
They said the quarterback, Mahomes, is extremely down to earth. What was he like for you personally?
I didn't really get the chance to meet with him, but it was cool seeing him down on the field and talking with everybody. It was great seeing him. So.
Now, your game, tell us a little bit about your history in the game. And this is a field that is a major part of your life, Bragg Memorial Stadium. Talk a little bit about the legacy and being a part of this and why FAMU is so special to you.
FAMU is, tremendous opportunity for me to play college ball. They gave me a chance when I didn't really have a lot of opportunities. And when I, got here, I just wanted to make the most out of the chance that I got. It was great, just being on the field. They had all the, the banners up of all the Hall of Fame guys, and they got a great history of players, great coaches that have been at FAMU. So it's just a great place to be at.
Now, you had the opportunity to play in the MEAC and then play in the Swac. Talk a little bit about both of those leagues and HBCU football and what it was like for you.
There was a little differences between the conferences. The MEAC was, I would say, more like they try to run the ball, and the SWAC kind of tried to spread it out. So it was a little different playing in between both conferences. But it was a great opportunity to see, like, playing against different HBCUs and be able to do all that. So.
CFL, NFL, XFL, USFL, Arena League, pro football. Talk about your thought process going forward and how special it would be to make some money to play the game you love.
For me, it's just about the opportunity to play football again. I'd love to just be on the field again. I love ball. Wherever I may land or wherever I may go, I just want to make the most out of the opportunity and just play ball.
In closing, are there any final comments? And then tell us one of your favorite memories of being a Rattler and what it was like for you.
One of my favorite memories, I have to say, when we played Southern, and I think it was 2019, that was a huge game. The crowd was going crazy and just beating them the last second. It was like a great, a great experience. It's like there was nothing I could even compare it to. It was like a once in a lifetime type of game, type of deal. So I made many great experiences out here on the field, but that was one of the top ones.
Now, Texas, growing up in Texas, that's a major place for football. And then living in Florida, Florida is also a major place for football. Talk about both of those states and both of those worlds, if you will.
Texas is real competitive in football, and coming to Florida, I didn't know what it was going to be like, but these guys, they the real deal. They all about speed, but it's really competitive. They love to play ball out here. They love the game, so it's real competitive.
In closing, are there any final comments you want to make when we think about HBCU football and, again, just living your dream, getting an education, and moving forward?
I say if you got the opportunities to play at a HBCU, don't try to look away from it, look down just because what you hear on the outside. It's a great experience from playing football out here. It's a chance to play football, and then the college experience is nothing like it. If you like myself, a young black man growing up, it's a great experience for you.
The Florida Classic. Talk about that victory yourself, Bishop, Mr. Bell. You guys have something, Xavier, that you'll always remember.
Right, that one was big. It was a chance for us to leave our legacy, go out with a win, break in the streak. So it was a big win. It was a big win for us in the program. So going in the right direction.
So what's the next step for you? What happens now?
Next for me is Pro Day, March 28th. So I'm just training, just working hard, trying to get ready for that. So that's about it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.